This is the dead body of Ramses II, the Egyptian king, Pharaoh. In the era of Prophet Moses, its age is approximately 3,000 years, and it was found by the Red Sea, at a place called Jabalain. The most amazing thing with this dead body is it isn't a mummy. Scientists say that this dead body is amazingly preserved without any mummification. Even all the inside organs are not removed. So what is the secret of such good preservation? See the answer in the glorious Quran, where God the Almighty said that Pharaoh will be preserved as a warning for generations. God the Almighty says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we shall save your body this day so that you may become a sign for the succeeding generations. Indeed, many among mankind are heedless of our signs. And that's, like I mentioned in the first session, in introduction, it's in the Quran, in a chapter called Yunus, which is Jonah, and that's chapter 10, surah 10, and verse 92. That's just part of verse 92. And here we see Ramses. And we read in the Quran, in verse 90, and we made the children of Israel to pass through the sea. Then Pharaoh and his host followed them for oppression and tyranny, until when drowning overtook him, he said, I believe that there is no God but He in whom the children of Israel believe, and I am of those who submit. In verse 91, what? Now? And indeed you disobeyed before, and you were of the mischief makers. But we will this day deliver you with your body, that you may be a sign to those after you. And most surely the majority of the people are heedless of our communication. Verse 93, and certainly we lodged the children of Israel in a goodly abode, and we provided them with good things. But they did not disagree until the knowledge had come to them. Surely your Lord will judge between them on the resurrection day concerning that in which they disagreed. But if you are in doubt as to what we have revealed to you, ask those who read the book before you. Certainly the truth has come to you from your Lord. Therefore you should not be of the disputers, and you should not be of those who reject the communication of Allah, for then you should be one of the losers. Surely those against whom the word of your Lord has proven true will not believe, though every sign should come to them until they witness the painful chastisement. And wherefore was there not a town which should believe, so that their belief should have profited them but the people of Yunus? When they believed, we removed from them the chastisement of disgrace in this world's life, and we gave them provision till a time. And we see Moses splitting the sea, the Red Sea. The Red Sea was split in half, and now the children of Israel would cross. The children of Israel, I like to mention, are believers. We are believers, Muslims. We regard them as our brothers as well in faith, because we all believe in the same one God. And now Pharaoh is chasing them with his troop, and the sea is closed on them, and they all drown and perish. And at that point Pharaoh says, oh, I believe, or is trying to say that, and a piece of clay or mud goes into his mouth before he actually says it, but his intention is to say it, but now he's facing death. So that's, the book is closed. And now the children of Israel, they are in an abode, they're in peace, and some of them, where it says they disagreed, some of them they brought disbelief, and they started worshipping the golden calf. So they started collecting gold and jewelry and melting it and turned it into a calf, which then they started worshipping after God has given them so many signs. So now we see Pharaoh again, and the verse of the Quran is on the screen. This day shall Allah save thee in the body, that thou mayest be a sign to those who come after thee. We'll see the clip again, Pharaoh chasing the children of Israel. I, Allah, took the children of Israel across the sea. Pharaoh and his hosts followed them in insolence and spite. So Pharaoh's chasing them now, and they reached to the point where it's like a dead end. So now crossing, and Pharaoh's troops, they start chasing them now. And they drown, including Pharaoh. Pharaoh drowns with them as well. And we get a closer shot of Pharaoh again. Just look at him. The skin is still there, his organs are still inside. You can see his teeth as well, you can see hair, and he was completely bare. And you'll see a shot of that as well when his body is being torn around and it's in a public view, so you actually see him completely bare as well. You can see his nails are still there. It's just an amazing discovery. You can see the skin, and this is like 3,000 years old. Everything else has been decomposed, and he's the only body that was preserved, the only body that's been preserved. Even mummification cannot preserve a body in such a high quality as you see Pharaoh. And here he is again. You can see his skin is still on him. He looks like he just died quite recently. You wouldn't have guessed at all that this body belongs to someone who's approximately 3,000 years old, dead 3,000 years ago, and you can still see his skin is